With the Season 4 update, the Stryder 22 got a 100% damage buff in zombies, along with more reserve ammo and damage penetration. So today I wanted to show you a weapon build, perk, and augment setup that I put together that will allow you to basically become John Wick in zombies, popping heads left and right with superior critical damage and accuracy, as well as moving at damn near the speed of light, being able to outrun the fastest zombies while still being able to output some serious damage simultaneously. This build was a ton of fun to put together and use, and I think you guys will love it, so stick around while I give you everything you'll need to get it up and running in your game, as well as show you just how it performs on those endgame rounds. So really quickly, I'm going to turn on the Rampage Inducer and not turn it off for the rest of the video. I thought, maybe I'll spice it up this time. I've been playing on Terminus and doing the Easter egg a lot, and I feel like maybe that's getting a little bit old now. But yeah, we're using the Stryder 22 today because it actually, in the most recent update, Season 4, got a 100% Pack-a-Punch damage buff. So that means it's doing twice the damage it was doing before. Yo, there are a lot of zombies for round 4. What the hell is going on? Now, I know you guys are probably like, why are you using tac stance and not just, aiming the gun? But you'll see in a minute here, once we get our perks and augments set up, the tac stance is actually just as accurate as aiming. The only difference is that you actually have movement buffs when you're tac stancing over aiming. You move faster, you strafe faster. And also, if you think about it, you get an extremely clear sight picture when you aim with the laser. Because if you look at this, your view is obstructed by the weapon itself. But when you use the laser, you can see clearly exactly what you're aiming at. All right, what is up, everyone? Really quickly, before we jump in game and I show you what perks and augments we're going to be using in the rest of the setup, I just want to go over my build for the Stryder 22 and what I'm using. Unfortunately, for sidearms, you can only use 5 attachments. You can't use 8 like a primary, so we're going to skip the optic. We don't need it. We're going to go with the monolithic suppressor so that we can push our range out further because it is a handgun, so its default range is not very far. For the barrel, we're going to use the CHF barrel for that 7% increase in the critical damage. Every little bit helps. We want as much crit damage as possible. For the magazine, we're going to go with extended mag 2 just for the maximum amount of ammo that we can carry. We're going to skip the rear grip and the stock and go straight to the laser, in which we use the tactical laser. That's what makes the gun kind of tilt on its side, and you can use the laser for the clear sight picture. And like you saw in the video, once you get your perks, it's deadly accurate, so it's basically just as good as aim down sights, except you can actually move faster when you're in tactical stance, so that's why I decided to go with this laser. For the fire mods, I'm using rapid fire for the maximum DPS, the maximum bullets downrange, but as you saw in the video, it shoots really fast with rapid fire, and it's not fully automatic, so you do actually have to click the button that fast. So if you're not down for that, or if you just don't want to give yourself carpal tunnel at age 20, then maybe skip out on rapid fire. Alternatively, you can go for something like FMJ, which will give you better penetration damage. What this means is that your bullets will pierce through targets more efficiently, giving you more damage when shooting into large groups. Or if you're watching this from the future and you have the 3-round burst mod unlocked, why not give that a try? That looks like it'll be pretty good in the future. It will hit your range, but unfortunately I don't have the attachment unlocked yet because the Rivals event hasn't come out for me yet. So if you're in the future right now watching this video, maybe give this one a shot. Who knows? It could be really good. It might be terrible. I don't know. So, use at your own discretion. But anyways, yeah, this is the build I'm using in the video. So let's go ahead and jump in game and show you the rest of the setup. One thing you're going to have to go ahead and get right now before I even make it to Pack-a-Punch is double tap. That's going to be very important on this weapon, as it is on every weapon. So the first augment I have on double tap is double impact, which will give us 50% extra damage on basically every other shot on the same target within quick succession. So that's just flat out like, 50% more damage on half of the bullets we're firing. And for the second augment, I'm using double or nothing because this weapon fires pretty fast all on its own. So I feel like double time would just be a waste of ammo, and I'd rather have double or nothing because that will actually increase our total damage. If you don't know, the odds on double or nothing are actually definitely weighted in your favor. You're going to be doing double damage 3 times as often as you're going to be doing 0 damage. So now that we are at Pack-a-Punch, one thing to mention with the Stryder 22 specifically is that when you Pack-a-Punch it, it actually becomes more accurate. So if you take a look at that hipfire accuracy and that aim accuracy, the tac stance accuracy, and we go ahead and Pack-a-Punch it, now you can see it's actually way more accurate from the hip and from tac stance. Look at that. It's like a perfect dot now. And then that's going to be even better once we get Deadshot Daiquiri. But now with that huge damage buff this pistol got, as you can see, it is a 1 tap to the head. But with double impact and double or nothing kicking in, sometimes we're doing 50% extra damage, and sometimes we're actually doing double, and sometimes, on even rarer occasions, those can stack together and you do a lot of damage at once. But yeah, now this thing is clean. Now if you have good aim, you can basically just click heads like this and clear out entire hordes very fast. And this thing has an 80 round magazine, which is actually extremely high for a handgun like this, especially if you're going to be one-shotting. The next perk I'm going to go ahead and grab here is Stamin-Up, actually. Not just for the obvious movement bonuses, but with this augment right here, Hot Foot, you can actually get an insane speed bonus when you use your equipment, which is my tomahawk. That's what I've chosen to use because it's very quick and clean, especially once we get speed cola, and I'll show you why. But, you know, just one little boop to throw that, and now I can run extremely fast. Oh, shit. Run into all the zombies because I'm not paying attention. But again, you can use whatever equipment you want. Any equipment kills work. And as I said with Speed Cola right here, you can actually throw and use your equipment way faster to make that Hot Foot utility even more useful with this augment right here called Fast Pitcher. That way you can deploy it extremely fast and just get the speed bonuses whenever you need it. Especially since this is a handgun and tac stance build. Having high mobility is extremely useful on a build like this. Next thing I want to mention is my ammo mod. I'm using Light Mend, not just for the healing capabilities though, because even though that is very nice, the main reason I'm using it, especially on this map specifically, is because of the augment on it right here called Big Game, which means it can activate on elite enemies. And it's like, okay, well, who cares, right? You can get heals off of elites, but it's not about just heals. This ammo mod actually turns their health into that heal for you. So what that means is you can absolutely delete anything that you shoot it at. So if you can get Lightmen to activate on something like an Elder Disciple, you can basically kill them in one shot. I'm not even joking, because it will delete their entire health bar and turn it into health for you. Like, it's actually crazy. Also, I want to make sure before that Elder Disciple spawns in, I want to grab Elemental Pop, because while I'm not using it for any specific ammo mod activations, the reason I am using it is for Vulnerability, this augment right here, as this will give me even more Lightmend damage. So again, when Lightmend activates at whatever I'm shooting at, it's going to instantly kill it. Although I do need to work on... Oh! Okay, I'm going to have to cut that part out. I was trying to talk and I just shit myself. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and get pack 2 now. Boom, pack 2. Oh, hello, Disciple. Just got to break his armor and fucking destroyed. Yo, I'm going to be... I'm dead. I'm fucking dead! Okay, I lost English, but that's okay. It's okay, I guess. Rampage Inducer goes crazy, man. And look I can strafe backwards faster than these zombies can move. Like, look at that. And I mean, I got the Rampage Inducer on too. So these zombies are on crack. Yeah, I would say mobility is definitely your strength with this build. Although I do need to go get my tomahawks back. I lost them. Yo, holy shit, look at that thing, man. No, this thing is actually cracked. Holy shit. There's really 2 ways you can go about using it, right? You can either spam the trigger as fast as you can and just pray the bullets are going where you're aiming, but the recoil can get a little unruly, especially since I have the CHF barrel on here, so the recoil does kind of... It starts to kick when you shoot it that fast. Or you can go John Wick mode and just go for short, accurate shots like this, and just make sure every shot is, you know, hitting the head. Alright, it is now round 25, so I can go ahead and get the rest of my perks, and I can show you the rest of my augments. So I'm going to go ahead and buy Deadshot, as that is definitely the most important perk that I don't have yet. That's a very vital perk. With my augment Dead Break, it is now even more accurate from the hip. Look at how accurate it is from the hip. And when you go into tac stance, literally 100% accurate. It's like a perfect laser beam. So not only do we have more accurate hip fire and tac stance spread, but with Dead First, the primary augment on Deadshot Daiquiri, this now does double damage to the head on any zombie that has full health. Next, I'm also going to go ahead and grab Vulture Aid. So with Vulture Aid, I'm using Picky Eater as my secondary augment. The primary augment isn't important. You can use whatever you want, but for the secondary augment, you're definitely going to want Picky Eater. And the reason you want that is because you want to get your equipment back. So I don't have my tomahawk anymore because I lost it like an idiot. But when I get it back, I'll be able to get infinite amounts of tomahawks that I can just quickly use whenever I want to get my speed boost. So now this weapon is maxed the fuck out. So we're now doing 17,000 damage to the head at base. That was 35,000 damage because it got doubled. Who knew a little shitty 22 pistol was capable of this much destruction, you know what I mean? John Wick wishes he had a gun like this. Impressive. I mean, look at this thing. Holy shit. Oh, here we go. Disciple. Ready? And boom. Done. Just like that. Another disciple is spawning into my left. There he is. Let's get him. Let's get him. Hold on. I'll put that down. Buy me some time. Oh, okay, there you go. That is why I use Lightmen. So if you remember, I have Big Game on Lightmen, so it can activate on elites, like that Elder Disciple right there. And when it does activate, it does some fucking damage. It does some real damage. As you can see, I mean, I literally just basically one-shotted that Elder Disciple on round 28 with a pistol. As you can see, Picky Eater is working. I have like 5 C4s. What the hell just... What the fuck? Yo, no, you better not. You better not kick me from this game. Oh my god. Okay, are we good? Okay, we're good. Holy shit. My character just had like a psychedelic vision of the future. Like, did you see? I was on the helicopter. I was extracting. Oh my god. I had a premonition that we're gonna survive, guys. Damn, even the body shot damage ain't too bad either. Was that a 3-tap to the body? Oh, okay, that was a... Yo, what? That was a headshot? Okay. Oh, it's because of death perception. Never mind, never mind. I was like, that definitely wasn't a headshot, but I have critical eye on death perception, so, you know, that causes me to get headshots even when I don't deserve them. Yeah, it's a 3-tap body shot. Oh my god. Okay, I guess I'm not getting that double points. What the fuck is going on with the internet today? Actually, it's not even my internet. My internet's fine. I'm pretty sure it's the Call of Duty servers are kind of shitting themselves right now. By the way, the Black Ops 7 reveal trailer came out today, which is interesting. I wasn't expecting to see it so soon. Man, I don't know, this whole like minimum viable product Call of Duty game assembly line thing that Activision's got going on, it's just gotta stop, man. Like, we always wonder why the post-launch content on these games is so bad. It's because they're not working on them. This content that we're getting was probably made by the Treyarch devs like a year ago. Like, they're working on Black Ops 7 post-launch content right now. I know these developers are talented, you know? Like, these games feel good to play, but the problem is they just don't have time to make them. They have to shit it out the door as fast as possible, otherwise, you know, they don't have time to make the next one. Anyways, rant over. Oh my god. Yo, that guy was literally, like, eating my ass as I was talking about Black Ops 7. What the fuck? Did you see how close he was to me? Who knew this little squirt gun right here was capable of this much damage, huh? And then as you can see, Picky Eater's working well. Got me topped up on equipment. I've been forgetting to use my tomahawks. I need to use those more often, actually. Look at, even my walk speed is, like, faster than they can run. And the rampage inducer's on, man. That's insane. And then you can just use your hot foot to escape dangerous situations like that. Create some distance and just go back to shooting. And then once they get close again, you just do the same thing. Oh my god, yo, do you see that? Okay, so a funny glitch about the tomahawk and recoil on your weapon. So obviously, as I'm shooting like this, I'm pulling down. Otherwise, if I didn't pull down, it would just do this. And I'd eventually be looking up at the sky. But the thing is when you throw a tomahawk, it automatically recenters your recoil. So that means, like, after shooting the whole magazine and you use a tomahawk, you just look straight at the ground, like, watch. What the fuck? Yo, that's so weird. I can guarantee you that's the kind of glitch that'll just never get fixed. Like, that'll just never get fixed. Because it's such a random, specific thing. Elder Disciples still get completely fucked. Oh, here's another one, too. And goodbye. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, shit. I ran in a very bad direction right there. Let's go ahead and escape that. I didn't have time to, like, react before I just ran headfirst into a zombie horde because I was moving so fast. All right, there we go. Round 40. Going strong with the old Stryder 22. Remember, don't forget to use your tomahawks and shit like me, like I was doing earlier. I'm using them more often now. But with Picky Eater on Vulture, you basically get an infinite number of them. You can see them all over the floor after I've been using them. So don't be afraid to use them. You know, you take advantage of that speed boost as often as you need to. Hold on, I have insta-kill. Honestly, he dies just as fast, though. I was like, what the fuck? All of his body's flying. Once again, look how fast I can strafe backwards. Like, they can't even catch me. The zombies can't even catch me. Look at that. Still cooking on round 47. Break the helmet and... Come on, come on, come on. And dead. There we go. It's taken a little bit longer, as you can tell. We are almost at round 50 now, so that's, you know, to be expected. Now, again, the only thing this gun struggles with is the armored zombies. It still kills disciples pretty fast. It still kills doppelgas pretty fast. But the armored zombies, I don't know what it is, but this weapon specifically, it's got a hard time breaking armor. But I think I'm going to hit around 51 exfil. I feel like that was a pretty good demonstration of this weapon's capabilities. I mean, you ain't doing an Easter egg at, like, round 50 unless you're trying to get a calling card anyways, so... It's more than capable of carrying you through a main quest or anything you need to do in the mode. Look at that, round 50 doppelgas just got shit on like that, huh? There we go, boom, look at that, the big 5-0, baby. Oh, fuck. Oh, the glitch happened to me again. Let's go ahead and get an exfil. Let's see if that premonition I had earlier was true or if we're gonna fail. Disciple. I want to kill you with the Stryder. Come on. Oh, there we go. Yep, big game activated on my ammo mod. He just got shit on. And the Stryder do it all by itself. I don't want to use my ray gun. That's cheating. Who's left? You. Boom. Look at that. Round 51 exfil with just the Stryder, and we actually got it done. That was genuinely surprising. Holy shit. I thought I was gonna have to pull out the ray gun to help, but no, she did it all on her own. All right, let's get out of here. Good shit, man. Good shit. The John Wick build.